We have to take care of our vets, and in many cases, illegal immigrants are taking much care, really are taken much better care by this country, taken care of than our veterans. And that's not going to happen, okay? It's not going to happen. We're not going to allow that to happen any longer.
My name is Hector Barajas Varela, and we're in Tijuana, Baja California, what we call the Deported Veteran Support House, the bunker. And I served in the U.S. military from 1995 through 2001 as a legal permanent resident. I served originally, I signed up for 4 years and I re-enlisted for another 3. Originally I had orders to go to 44th Med, and I volunteered to go to airborne school, so I ended up serving with the 82nd Airborne and basically put my life on the line, jumping in and out of airplanes during peacetime and doing a lot of airborne operations. I did serve, I'm considered a wartime veteran because I served during 9/11, and in 2001 I was honorably discharged. After my military service, because I was not an American citizen and the current law, I got in trouble with the law. I went to prison for a discharge of a firearm into a vehicle, and basically I was, after I finished my prison sentence, I was put in a detention center in Arizona, and I was deported a year later. In 2004, I ended up coming back to the United States, and I got caught in 2010. So the first time I got deported for 20 years, and the second time I got deported for life.
My name is Luis Vargas Salazar. I received the Certificate of Recognition by Secretary of Defense Chuck Hagel, and let me read it for you. In recognition of your service during the period of the Cold War, September 2nd, 1945 through December 26, 1991, in promoting peace and stability for this nation, the people of this nation are forever grateful. Thank you for deporting me. I just don't understand why I would be recognized by the nation and then discarded just because I broke the law, but paid my debt to society, and all my family's on the other side, and I just don't understand how a nation could give you such a great honor. It's a privilege to receive this. It really, truly is, and I serve proudly, and I would do it again in a heartbeat. But to be deported the way thousands of us are being deported under some law way back when, it doesn't sit well with me.
For us, a lot of us, even like the dreamers, we didn't really choose to go to the United States. We were taken there by our parents, but that's how that's the culture that we grew up with. We grew up with saying the Pledge of Allegiance and learning about American history, watching G.I. Joe, and for some of us, we decided to serve our country for a constitution, for laws that did not yet apply to us, and we chose to even, some of us to even die for that. So I think that shows more patriotism, because these are people that are, although not citizens, are willing to die for country and defend the Constitution. So I think that shows a lot more patriotism. That's how I feel about that.
Yeah, it's hard being over here. But Mexico, they received us with open arms, and they tried to repatriate, I don't even know how to say it, repatrionize us. But how can you when I've actually lived in the United States for 50 years? I was over there since 1965, taken in arms when I was 2 years old, and unfortunately, 2 years ago, I was deported.
Going home would mean a second chance at life again, at being a father again, having the opportunity to actually find a decent job that would pay pay a lot better, but mostly being a father, being able to take care of my daughter and being with my family, and a second chance at being a better person. I made my mistakes. I always point out that because people always say, well, you committed a crime. Well, yes, I made mistakes, but that does not make me, I think, less American. In fact, my service and the way I grew up and who I am and what I feel and who I'm willing to die for makes me more of an American than other people. So, so yeah, it gives me a second chance to go home and be with my daughter. That's the most important thing, I think, for me.